Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a new series here on Bite Size Beefs called Slay the Spire. Now, Slay the Spire is in early access, and I usually try to avoid early access games just out of principle. You know, I like to avoid games when they have that sort of, not quite finished aspect to it, but this is a game I kind of really wanted to play, and it was on sale recently on chrono.gg, and proceeds went to a charity, so I figured now's the best time for me to pick it up, because I can help support charity, help support a budding game dev, maybe get out of early access a little bit sooner, and so I broke one of my rules just ever so slightly for the benefit of a lot of other people. So, today we're going to start Slay the Spire, and we're going to add in a name, as always, and our name shall be, let's just, instead of Dinkelberg, not Veef, Beef. Let's just go Beef. Actually, you know what? No, I think it's SirBeefington. Oh, I mean, can I have a space in there? What? Come on, they don't give me no space? Oh, come on. Fine. We are SirBeefington with no space. All one word, SirBeefington. That's how you have to say it now, because it's not SirBeefington. It's SirBeefington. Can we put an apostrophe there? No apostrophes either, so there we go. SirBeefington. And we shall go ahead and jump right into it. So standard, daily, climber, endless. So I think we need to unlock those later, hence the locked bit. But let's embark on a quest to slay the Spire. Now, we can unlock more characters as we go along. So this character is unlocked by completing a single run. This character is unlocked by completing a run with the Silent. So we need to keep unlocking characters and beating the game with new characters in order to get through. Now, I believe this one is called the Ironclad. HP 80, gold 99. The remaining soldier of the Ironclads sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Burning blood at the end of combat heals 6 HP. 5 unlocks remaining, 0 out of 300 to next unlock. So let us embark on our first journey up the Spire. Is it up the Spire or down the Spire? I believe it's up the Spire, because a Spire usually rises up. So, this is a branching path kind of game, so we can start going to question marks, which are unknown areas. The monsters here are enemies. If they have large horns, like some of them do up. Can I like scroll the map? Here we go. So these will be elite enemies, which are really strong enemies. The bonfires are rest points. Treasures are treasure rooms. The bags are merchant rooms. So we can kind of plan out our route by looking ahead just a bit. So we could go here, and then go to a mystery, and then go to a merchant, so we can see what we might be able to buy right out of the gate. So I think that's a really good way to just kind of get our toes wet, right? So defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you're out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming damage but wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain some block. So the icons above the enemy's head will tell you what their next incoming ability is. So if they have a buff, then you might not want to use your block. But if they have a sword, like aggressive, so strategic, this enemy intends to inflict a negative status effect on us. Oh, I hate you. What are you now, a spike slime? No, sir. No, sir. So we've got 3 energy, so we can play 1 card, which is deal 8 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, or 3 of these cards. So we could do 6 damage, which is 6 damage to him, 6 damage to him again, and then we'll gain 5 block. Now, our block doesn't carry over, but that's fine. So then we end turn once it's all done. And we discard the rest of our cards in our hand, and I believe the deck will keep reshuffling, even if we run out, so it doesn't matter all the time. So I'm going to go ahead, gain 6 block as a strategic defensive advantage here, and then attack for 6, and then end turn, because I want to make sure that I can take as little damage as possible. We are frail, gain 25% less block. Ooh. Tip, no more cards. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile. See? Wonderful. And our deck right now is pretty small. Our draw pile A is very small, and our energy right now isn't as high as it can be. Slimed, exhaust. Exhaust removed until the end of combat. So I guess we have to get rid of this card in order to get rid of it out of our deck, or else it'll just keep coming back, I think. So we'll gain some block, and then we'll deal some damage. Bam! End turn. So this game is fairly simple with its basic mechanics, right? So frail, what was that again? Gain 25% less block. So blocking will we'll get, instead of 4 block, we get 3 block, I believe. So, I think we should just go ham planet on this guy, attack him twice, and then gain a little bit of block, so that way next turn we should be able to heal him. But in this game, it's kind of a, this game is kind of a management game, so you want to manage what cards are in your deck while also climbing the Spire. So you want to have a good balance of defensive cards, a good balance of attacking cards, and maybe even some, like supportive cards. I don't know what kind of cards are exactly in this game. I've only watched a few people play it for a short stint, so I only know there's a few cards that can, boost your attack. And then you can, play a card that will deal double damage, or there are certain cards that will attack twice, dealing 2 instances of damage. So rewards, 16 gold, and add a card to your deck. I mean, I guess we could add a card. So we could get Cleave, deal 8 damage to all enemies. Ooh, wonderful. Anger, deal 5 damage. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Body Slam. Deal damage equal to your current block. Ooh, that's also really good. But I think this costs 0 and it does 5 damage. And then you add a copy of this card to your discard pile. And it's not exhausted, so it never goes away. So I think we can just ramp this up. Let's see if that happens. Right? We'll have to start picking these up. Oh, I guess I didn't pick all my stuff. That's fine. Tip, don't forget your rewards. Just click on them to pick them up. Oh, okay. So I do have to pick them all up. Wonderful. Thank you, game. Thank you, game, for doing that for me. That's good game design right there, because I didn't know. I thought we only had to choose one. So we'll go to the mystery, because we don't know what it is. It could be a shop. It could be a choice. Oh, here we go. It is a choice. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. Play, remove a card from your deck, or pray, remove a card from your deck, lose 7 HP. Ooh, lock, requires cards with 10 or more damage. Nope, or leave. I don't really want to lose health. But, I mean, I guess we could. Let's just see what kind of things we can do. So, remove a card from my deck. Someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. So, this is the kind of mechanic where you thin out your deck. So, things like this will help you get rid of cards that aren't necessarily good. So, we could get rid of, some of these, or block if you wanted to, lessen up your block. Deal 8 damage and apply 2 vulnerable. We need that because it'll apply a debuff to our enemy. So let's go ahead and get rid of a 1 strike, just because it's a standard deal 6 damage card. And I feel like a standard damage dealing card to get rid of would be a beneficial maneuver right now. So we could go to the merchant, which was our main plan, because we want to see what kind of items we can purchase in this game. Welcome! You look weird, so I gave you that voice. Let's kick on you. Let's kick on you, sir. Welcome, welcome. So, we have 115 gold in our money pouch. So, Rampage, deal 8 damage every time this card is played. Increase its damage by 4 for this combat. Ooh, so that is a ramp card for sure, and that's on sale. That's really good. That's really, really good. Gain 7 block. Exhaust a random card in your hand. Ooh. Let's see. What is that? Metallicize. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block. Pretty good. That's a power, though. A power is... I have no idea. What is a power? Does it tell us what a power is? No. So, not for sale tag on the carpet. Wonderful. Card removal service. We don't need that, because we barely have any. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. Pretty good, but at the start of each turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. That's pretty decent. Apply 2 weakness. Ooh, we can't afford that card, though. Let's go ahead and buy the card that's on sale. And let's go ahead and buy this power card, Metallicize. Just because. It's our first run, and this is pretty much a very experimental way to get through the game, to learn what cards do, to learn how to play the game. Because I know some people will be like, oh, yeah, but you've got to play optimally. You got to do this, and then all these. I don't know that, because this is my first time with the game, right? This is my journey through this game, this amazing, wonderful game. So, what do we have here? We have a aggressive jaw worm who's going to hit me for 11 damage. So, vulnerable means he'll take 50% more damage from attacks. Apply 5 damage and add a card. Okay, so we can try this to see what this does. And, okay, so now we've doubled up on anger. So, we can have 2 anger cards in our deck. That's pretty cool. Strike. We could apply 2 vulnerable, but I don't know if vulnerable will stay longer than that. So, well, let's check it out. Let's try it. We have to learn, right? Vulnerable will last for 2 turns. Oh. And so, what just happened? I thought we should... Oh, right, because we played a 2 and a 0. I was going to say, shouldn't we have 0 mana left? Because we played 3 cards? No, or 2 cards. 1, but the anger was a 0 cost. I forgot about that. So we just took a big beefy boy hit. And we now have Rampage. We also have Metallicize. Let's see what Metallicize does. So that will last for... Gain 3 block at the end of your turn. Okay, so that's just the one thing, then it won't happen. Let's see what else we got. We got gain 5 block. This guy is going to... intends to block and use a buff. Oh, okay. He intends to block and use a buff. So why don't we Rampage? So that way that card will get stronger. And we could strike... I think if we strike him, we will kill him. Oh, so close. Nope. End turn. But he's just going to buff himself anyway. So he bellows. And he gains strength. But he's pretty much done as long as we get 1 attack card. Yep. So let's kill him with a huge beefy strike for 12 damage. So, ooh, we got a steroid potion. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn, lose 5 strength. Ooh. Well, I guess that's just like a temporary buff then, because you gain 5, then lose 5, so it doesn't really matter. So let's 18 gold, grab that. Drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you between rooms. Ah, wonderful. Add a card. True Grit. Ooh, that was a pretty good card. Clothesline. Deal 12 damage, apply 2 weakness. Ooh, that's a strong card. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, gain energy, and draw 1 card. Oh, yeah, because we've got that vulnerability. So we've got a debuff with that, so that will synergize well with a card that we do have. So if we go to another unknown, we'll have to fight an elite, but then we get a rest. If we go over here, we fight a regular, then get a rest, then fight an elite. So I think we'll go with the question mark options, just because I'm not entirely sure what could happen. Oh, welcome! Buy my things! He's also got trinkets and stuff here, which I didn't notice last time, or maybe they weren't there. But we can't really afford anything, but it was nice for him to show up and give us like a free space, so we don't have to really attack anything on that space. It's wonderful. Free spaces are always really good. Whoa! Who are you? A gremlin knob? I'm a gremlin knob. Urgh. So let's see what we got. We could metallicize, which would be pretty decent. Dropkick, no vulnerable. We have no vulnerability to use, though. So let us use our anger card, because that's free, and it will apply another one into our discard pile, which is wonderful. Let's metallicize. Let's gain block, and then let's deal 6 damage. There we go, end turn. So this guy is a huge boy. He's got 82 health. We hit him a little bit. He's enraged. So now his enrage, whenever you play a skill, he gains 2 strength. This enemy intends to attack for 14 damage. Oh boy. Oh gosh, oh darn, oh geez, oh dear. So yeah, so we gain 5 block normally. So we could gain 13 block. And let's see, we could bash so he's vulnerable. These are skill cards, though. If we play skill cards, he'll get extra strength, and we can't have that. So let's vulnerable him, so that way we're not playing, skill cards. And we'll take the damage. We'll eat that damage, but, unfortunately, it's just how we have to do. I think we'll shuffle our discard pile as well, so we might get that nice combo of cards. And, oh, we got anger, though. That's an attack, not a skill. So this is also an attack. Deal 8 damage. So let's use anger again. Beef up our deck with a bunch of free attack cards. Let's rampage him. And then if we use a skill for defending, he'll just get more strength. And that means we'll have to start defending more and more. Enrage 2 when you play a skill. Oh, is that permanent? I thought that was going to go away after 2 turns. Oh no, maybe I've been doing this wrong. Uh-oh. Oh well, he's only got 17 health left, so we'll take another big beefy hit, but we have a rest coming up, which... Thank you. Now let's talk a little bit about the design of the character here. It's sort of minimalistic with our character right at the beginning here, but it's also wonderful. Because he's got a simple design, and I think simple designs are often overlooked because of the fact that you don't need to be completely extravagant in order to look awesome. You can just have a cool helmet with like a little bit of hair, some shoulder pads, and some boots, and that's pretty much it. I guess he's got like a little leather harness and some pants, but other than that, like in terms of like extravagant armor, he's pretty bare bones. His character art looks amazing, but most of the designs in the enemies are, I think for now, are going to be pretty low end, but what can we do, right? It's just the beginning of the game. There's probably going to be a huge number of people stepping in. So we're going to take another 6 damage. Let's see here. Let's not beef him up. He's almost dead anyway. He's going to hit us for 6 and maybe poison us. Or stun us. Alright, well we did have Metallicize, which is gain 3 block at the end of our turn each time. So we could easily just take him out with some anger. And a bash. Why not? An angry bash! Right to the face! So we got gold, a blood vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Oh, cool! Is that a trinket? Relics. Oh, it's a relic, not a trinket. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes within chests. Cool. So we now, at the end of combat, we heal 6, but at the start, we heal 2. So we basically get 8 health every time we succeed through a combat. By starting it and then ending it. So, gain 3 thorns. Ooh, add a card to your deck. Wonderful. Body slam. We already know what that one is. Uppercut. Deal 13 damage, apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Ooh, that's a big beefy card. Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Oh, that's a nice AoE card that we should start having some AoE cards in there. But I feel like Uppercut would be very, very good to have. So now we can rest. I believe this will Smith, upgrade a card in your deck, or rest. I think we should rest. We're about half health, so we don't want to just, you know, risk the biscuit, not on our first run. We want to sort of keep going. Going for this chest probably isn't the best option, because we're going to need to start keeping and fighting monsters to get more stuff. So we're going to go here. Curl up! Oh, they're all curled up. Let's see. On taking attack damage, rolls up and gains 6 block once per combat. Okay, so if I attack them, they will gain block. So we'll use Metallicize, because that's a nice power to have. Let's see here now. Why not? We'll get that extra block up in there. And then we could drop kick, dealing 5 damage or dealing 6 damage. Let's, well, we can't really use the drop kick. So we'll just hit the guy who's about to attack. Bam! There we go. So now he has block. So now if we get uppercut, I think we should be able to take him out. He's a louse! They're both little louses, and they got different colors, which is nice. I like when enemies have different colors. You know, just because I know there's like palette swaps to like, oh, this monster's stronger because it's yellow, but it's like, I do enjoy when games put in other colors for just the same enemy, just to give it some variety. So we could deal 3 damage. Oh, wait, no, I am weakened, right? Yes, so I am weakened, which means I deal 25% less damage for 2 turns. Wow, what a butt. What a butt. Well, we can anger, just to start ramping a little bit. We could also uppercut to apply 9 damage, 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. So, let's see here now. We could bash to 2 vulnerable. Actually, let's uppercut this guy, and then just rampage this guy. So that way that guy's done, he's weakened, and we should have enough block to sustain most of his damage. I think we'll take 1 damage if he attacks us. Yes, so 3 blocked and 1 damage falls off. And all his debuffs wear off, but it's pretty much game over for him, because we're going to kill him with some anger! Rage! Basically what I want to happen is just have only anger and just keep ramping up, and every turn be able to play 5 angers. Although that's not a very good strategy, mind you, that's a terrible strategy. Rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Ooh, that's pretty decent. Perfected Strike. Deal 6 damage, deal an additional +2 damage for all of your cards containing Strike. Huh. I have no idea what that means. So let's go ahead and... Should we get rate? Oh, I think Perfected Strike would be good. Because if we can get that, then start maybe, you know, getting some cards out that have Strike in it. You never know. We're still new to the game, and we're still learning all the stuff. Ooh, that's a big old chest. Let's find out what's in it. 54 gold and a happy flower. Every 3 turns, gain an extra energy. Oh, it's a happy flower, so it's from... This is Unceasingly Joyous Plant is a popular novelty among nobles. It's a reference to zombies, or Plants vs. Zombies. I was going to say Zombies on Your Lawn. That's the song. But no. So yeah, Plants vs. Zombies. That's cute. So we got the little sunflower. So every little bit, he'll give us a little bit of energy, and he'll like, bling! There you go! Help fight the zombies! So what do we got now? We got a slaver? Man, there's slavers in here? No, we got to beat that guy up. Ain't no slavers around here. Ain't no slavers allowed around here. So let's see, we should use our power of Metallicize and Uppercut. So we vulnerable that guy and weaken him so he will not deal as much damage his next turn. Uppercut seems to be a great one to combo with other attack cards, but, you know, we also wanted to... Oh, he applied Frail to us, dang! We're not going to gain as much block now. So let's see, we got Bash, apply Vulnerable, deal 16 damage, deals an additional +2 for all cards containing Strike. Oh, I think that means... in our deck. So, well, we can't play this and this because we don't have enough energy. But I don't want to gain block. Block seems to be a little bit not good right now. So I guess we could play Anger. Also, why not do our Strike card? Because that'll be a nice, big, huge, beefy buff. Why not? We'll use our last energy just to play a block. I like this. I like this guy. He's kind of hunched over in green, though. Very just kind of like run down as if he's been here a long time. You know, just a wonderful, wonderful little design in its simplicity. The blobs are kind of cute, too. I kind of wish their eyeballs were a little bit more open and you could see a bit more. But I like how sometimes they'll have like a little bit of stuff floating in them and then they'll dissolve away. That's pretty cute and cool. So let's see, they're going to be strategic. The enemy intends on inflicting a negative status effect and dealing 7 damage. Well then, deal 8 damage every time this card is played, increase its damage by 4. Yeah, why not? So we'll bash this guy for 1, defend for some, we'll bash, and we'll bash, and we'll end the turn. So the Slaver is done, and now all we have to worry about is the Spiked Slime. Oh, we're slimed. We'll have to exhaust that card soon, and look, there it is. But let's see here now. So we got Anger again. We could deal 16 damage to him right off the bat. Let's see here now. Yes. Anger. But I think we should bash him. Just because adding the vulnerable will be adding extra damage for our attacks. And end the turn. So does Slime get exhausted? Okay, Slime does go into our deck. Into our discard deck, and it will probably be reshuffled. I wonder if it only stays for the duration, or if it will keep coming back in our deck. Let's see if that happens. So drop kick, yeah, we'll do that, because that'll deal extra damage and also get us to draw a card. And there you go. Bam, that drawing card was Anger, and it was beautiful, it was wonderful, it was amazing. So 17 gold, an Ancient Potion, which is gain 1 artifact, what? And add a card to your deck. Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand and gain 5 block for each. Holy jeebers! Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage, pretty decent. And Armaments, gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Ooh, that's pretty dope. Oh, I think that could be a really good one to have in the event, but that's very situational though, because we need to have attack cards, we need to have non-attack cards in our hand to play that. So if we only have attack cards in our hand when this comes out, not very good, but this one's good all the time. So we'll do that. Can I use my potion now? Let's see. Gain 1 artifact. Oh, gain 1 artifact. Artifact negates the next debuff. Oh, okay. I thought that was like if you drink the potion, you'll gain an artifact over here, but these are relics, not artifacts. I really should pay attention to the naming of this game so far. So, what do we got here? We now have Spore Clouds. Oh no, a Fungi Beast. Ew, that's so cool. So it's a mushroom that, like, those old, if you've ever heard the stories of the fungus that will attach itself to, like, insects, and then eventually it will just cause that insect to go climb up a plant and die there, and then the fungus will take over, like, the entire body of the insect, eventually spreading to the plant, and that's how this fungus gets around to new plants. It's really scary, and this is kind of what this reminds me of, is this amazing, like, fungal infection that takes over a living host, and it's now in control. I mean, this is kind of looking like it's just using the body for food, and, you know, but whatever. It'd be super cool if the fungus kind of took control of that kind of thing. So we could, we got 4 out of 3 energy, so the sunflower must have given us a little boost. So we could, oh, here we go. We could apply vulnerable like that, and then we could probably destroy this guy in 1 turn. Bam! Vulnerable. Take 50% more damage. Hold on, what? Spore Cloud, on death, applies vulnerable to, oh, well, we didn't read that. That's fine, though. Because he's going to be doing, what, 12 damage to us when he hits us? Or just 9? I thought we were vulnerable. Oh, I think it already applies that. Okay, so we're already taking extra damage. I was going to say, I thought we were supposed to take additional damage. I guess it already does the math for us. Gains 5 block and upgrade. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do that. Gains 5 block and choose a card to upgrade. Why not? Let's upgrade our deal 7 damage. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So now Anger Plus will get put into our discard pile every time we use it. Yeah! Anger Plus! That's only for this combat, though, unfortunately. So, let's see here. Drop Kick. Are they vulnerable? No, they're not. So we'll gain an extra block. and we'll slash it. So we should be decent for block, because we have 10 block. It'll do 9 damage. So we're all good on that front. No damage incoming. Wonderful. So this game has this depth of strategy that you won't see in the beginning of the game. Like, you have to get more cards and find out the new characters and how they work. Because this guy just has, at the end of combat, heal 6 HP for his basic Burning Blood ability. So there's, like, other characters that we can unlock just by going through. And I believe the end boss of this is a really cool kind of hidden thing. I won't mention it in case we get there in the next upcoming episodes. But, you know, I'm really hoping to see a lot of new cards, a lot of different strategies to play in this game so far. So, Rampage, deal 8 damage every time this card is up. Deal an additional +2. Oh, right, we could take it out with just this. I forgot its health was only 9 out of 22. I thought these guys were a little bit stronger. So 14 gold, add a card to our deck. Oh, there's Rage. Sword Boomerang, deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Ooh, that's pretty decent. Anger. Well, we don't have Anger, but we should have Rage, because zero-cost cards are a wonderful thing to have. So, let's see where we are. We are at only a few more choices away from the Spire, and we always get a rest before the end here, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and find out who we got up next. A Slaver, huh? Oh, nice, we got a bunch of triggers. Awesome. So let's see here now. Metallicize, yep, that's amazing, right off the first bat. Let's see, he's going to attack for 7, huh? Well, can we weaken him? Deal 8 damage every time in this card, yeah. Well, we'll get 8 block just by using that, and then we can smack him and upgrade that one card. And, oh, we still have one more left, right? Because we get the bonus ability drop kick. Well, they're not vulnerable, so it doesn't matter. So we'll go for the extra damage and end our turn. Now, he'll be doing no damage because we have our block, but he's now weakened us like a jerk. So, Anger. Now, if we duplicate this... No, okay, no, because the debuff is not applied to the card. So we could use this for free. It will duplicate the same basic card without the debuff. Perfected Strike, ooh, that's pretty good for us right now. And, yeah, why not? We'll Perfected Strike and we'll just block again, because we've got enough with Metallicize and block to keep outweighing his attacks for now. Blocked and weakened, that's fine. If you keep doing that, we're going to be okay, dude. Rage, whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Wonderful. There's our Rage. Oh, I should have probably used Armaments first, but that's okay. Upgrade a card in your deck for the rest of the combat. Why not? We'll upgrade Strike. Confirm. That'll give us some extra damage, so we'll get extra block by striking this guy real hard in the face. And I think, yeah, so we now have enough block to negate his next attack. Wonderful. Eat it, nerd. You stupid slaver. I'm murdering y'all because y'all, you're bad. You're a bad person. Why not? We'll apply Vulnerable so we can uppercut this guy into oblivion. GG, sir. And then we heal 6 thanks to our Burning Blood. So, and we'll grab another card. Flex! Gain 2 strength at the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. So, that's just a good card to have. Shrug it off, gain 8 block and draw a card. Ooh, nice. Sword Boomerang? Sword Boomerang might be helpful. But Flex is pretty good because if we gain 2 strength, that'll boost up our stuff for the turn, and it costs 0. I like 0-cost cards, you guys. Just being able to throw them out whenever. So let's go ahead and find out what this event is. Oh, it's an enemy! Oh, this slaver's got a barbed pole and a net. He's straight up a gladiator up in here. So let's see here now. We've got Uppercut, Metallicize, Defend, Dropkick, and Strike. So we've only got 3. I would play Metallicize, but then we couldn't gain an energy and drop. Actually, hold on. Because we can apply the weakness to this guy, right? Drop Kick, which will gain us an energy and draw us a card. And then we can play Metallicize. Oh, wonderful. What a turn. What a opening turn. Because that guy just took 20 damage to the face, and now he's weak. Super weak. Oh, we haven't also seen that Slimed card, so I think after the battle is over, that card gets discarded from our deck, which is... I like that. I like that a lot. Why not? Rampage. That does increase damage. This will also do increased damage, and then we can grab some block. Strength down. Yeah, we're good with that. Our debuff wears off, and we blocked that, but it's vulnerable, and this guy's going to lick us. Oh, no, we're frail. All right, now we gain less block per stuff. Let's see. We got Armaments, gain 3 block, upgrade a card in the hand. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's... Armaments. If we upgrade Rage, what will happen? We'll gain 5 block per card. So why not? We'll do it. We'll play Rage, and then we will attack to apply... Oh, if we attack to apply vulnerable, this guy's going to be pretty much dead. So hold on. Yes, so we'll... Yes, because we can't kill him with... Well, we could kill him with these 2 cards, but applying the vulnerable to him wouldn't be so good. And we can't play all 3. So why not? We'll just... because I want to... Well, I mean, we have to reshuffle our deck anyway. So we'll bash, and then we'll slash, and there we go. We'll end our turn. With 16 block, this guy ain't going to touch us at all. Bam! I mean, he is giving us some slime cards, though, which isn't that great. Let's see, do we have upgrade? No, I was going to say we can upgrade. Let's upgrade the slime card, see what happens. Alright, so we've got... Let's see, Rampage, deal 12 damage, Dropkick if he's vulnerable. Ah, okay, so Perfected Strike is not the card we were looking for. So we can't apply vulnerable, which means Dropkick is not a viable option right now. But we can Anger. We can Perfected Strike, which does a lot of damage. And Rampage, which will do more damage as well, because the more we play that... And he's dead. I didn't even count it. I was thinking he had one more turn left, but there we go. So we've got Pommel Strike, deal 9 damage, draw a card. Ooh, that's good. Clothesline, it's a really heavy one. Sword Boomerang. Let's go with the draw card. The drawing card draw is really, really good for card-based games like this, because you always want to be able to have those card draws, especially if you get lucky and you can get that card draw for free by any means, right? You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 HP. Yeah, let's do it, because we're about to heal up anyway. So bash and defend. As you walk through the light, you notice the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot! However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, as though you received a well-deserved slap. Yeah, man. And then look at that. We can heal right up. What's this now? I think we gain 24 health, which is, I think, going to put us right up at full. Bam, look at that. Everything works out. We're at full health. We got a deck full of amazing cards, and we're off to whatever this is for our first episode. The end of the first episode being whatever this guide is. Mode shift. Whoa, hold on. Defensive. This enemy intends to block this turn. Mode shift. After taking 30 damage, changes to a defensive mode. Oh, so he's going to start blocking. So, Metallicize right out of the gate, always, always, always. He's intending on blocking, so we're going to slap him a few times in the face. Because he's not going to attack us, so there's no point in gaining our block. This guy looks pretty cool, though. He's made of, like, little diamonds. Destroy, destroy, destroy! Oh, he's going to attack us for 30? Get out of here, sir. So, after taking 30 damage, we need to do 18 more damage before he mode shifts. So we're going to take 32, though. So let's get our 0-cost cards up. Our buff, our anger. Apply another anger. Let's, actually, we can just play everything. So let's gain block, and deal 10 damage, so we buff that card up a bit more. Wonderful. Now, does our energy carry over into the next round? We've never actually tried that before. No, it does not. So our energy does not carry over whatsoever. So we've got Uppercut, Bash plus Armaments, gain 5 block, upgrade a card. We also have Dropkick, which will help us gain an energy and draw a card if the opponent is vulnerable. And we also have Rage. So let's activate Rage, because it's a free cost card. And then we can play Bash to apply vulnerable, then Dropkick to draw a card and gain another energy. But here's the thing. If we... because I want to play Armaments first so we can upgrade a card. But we can't do that, because if we play Armaments, then we can't do the whole gaining energy draw card trick. So we could Bash for 10 damage, or... yeah, because he'll apply Vulnerable for 3 turns, which means we'll increase our damage that we do for that much. Wonderful. So that mode wears off. So now he's got 20 block, but either way, we're still going to keep smashing him to gain our energy and draw a card. And then Armaments we'll use on... Perfected Strike will increase, or... Uppercut will increase. Perfected Strike is pretty good. And we do +2 damage for all the remaining cards. So what will this do? This will go up to 21 damage and deal an additional 3 damage for all... oh, okay, yeah, we're confirming that. Well, actually, let's check this one out. Oh, this one will apply 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. That's even better. Debuffs that last longer are way better. At least for us. We've also got our potions that we could use. So, Sharp Hide. What is Sharp Hide? Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. Ouch. This enemy intends to attack for 9 damage, take 50% more damage than usual, yup. So we've got gain 5 strength, gain 3 thorns. When receiving attack damage, deals damage back. So that's 3 turns of Thorns. Gain 1 artifact, negates the next debuff. Why not? We'll do it. Drink. I think that will stay on us until it triggers. So, wonderful. So what do we got here? We've got Pommel Strike, which is deal 9 damage, draw a card. We've got Bash, which will apply 3 more vulnerability. Why not? We'll defend. Oh, it's Defend Plus. Wonderful. And then, why not? We'll Bash Plus. We could draw a card, but drawing a card wouldn't matter right now. So, bam. And we block that damage that just came in. So, eat it, sir. Eat it, Horde. So, end turn. We now have enough. Yes, he's only going to do 1 damage. I didn't even calculate the block. I really should have been, but I guess somewhere in the back of my mind I knew. You know, oh, and the little sunflower gave us an energy. Wonderful. 8 times 2, so he's going to attack for 16 damage over 2 different strikes. What a jerk. So let's see here now. We got Anger. Let's use it. Let's get Rage. Rage. And everything else will not have consequence in the order in which we use it. So let's go ahead and do it. And turn, so we've got 7 block. And hopefully, so we took 8 damage total, I believe. Or 9 damage total. It's hard to tell. So this guy's going to attack for 20 damage on his next turn. So we could weaken him, which would be amazing. So let's see what we can do. Oh, and we have the combo. Wait, no, he's already vulnerable. So we could use Dropkick first and then see what happens. Well, actually, first off, Flex. Yep, Flex. Then Dropkick, because he's already vulnerable, so we'll gain the energy back and draw a card. Our card was Strike, I believe, so nothing really that great. Deal 15 damage and apply 2 weak to vulnerable, or deal 20 damage and deals an additional +2. Applying the debuff. Definitely applying the debuff. And then Strike or Defend. Gain 5 block for sure to help reduce that damage coming in. So we're going to block 8 out of a possible... Oh, wow, we blocked a ton of that. So I think we only took like 4 or 5 damage from that. Let's see. Rage whenever you play an attack this turn. Yes, wonderful. So let's Rage because it's free. Let's attack with our Anger. Our Anger is so good! Let's gain 5 block and upgrade a card. Can we upgrade Defend Plus to a higher... Oh, no, I guess we can't upgrade a card past its upgrade point, so it automatically did Defend Plus for us. Alright, so let's just gain a bunch of defense then. It's not going to carry over because he's not going to attack, but that's fine. Defensive mode engaged. Sharp Hide. Oh man, I hate your Sharp Hide. Get out of here. Yay, Sunflower Buddy came through. So Rampage. So we just got nothing but attacks in here. So deal 7 damage, add a copy of the card. Yeah. Why not? I mean, we're gonna get hurt real bad. So let's use Rampage. And then just keep absolutely destroying us on his Sharp Hide, because we got to get him through this this phase. Plus, if we can get some of our Buster cards, then this phase isn't actually that... Oh, he's attacking during this phase. So, let's see here now. Let's Flex for free. Ooh, we could apply Weak and Vulnerable to him. That'd be good, too. That's also 17 damage. But let's Defend so that we can take less damage from what we're about to do. So we'll Uppercut first. So that now he's at 21 health, and we could Anger, deal 9 damage, and add a copy of this card to your discard pile. That would put him at 12 health, which is in killing range, but we would take away our 2 armor. He's going to do 12 damage, and if we hit him again, we're going to take 3, which means we're going to be at... I think hitting him is the best option here, because he's at 8 health, and we can definitely do 8 health to him next turn in 1 hit. So we're at 13 health, and he's no longer in his mode, and I think we're good. I think we got this. Perfected Strike. Yeah, Perfected Strike wins it, right? Let's do it. Perfected Strike. Yeah, 30 damage. We defeated the Guardian. Suck it, nerd. Suck it, real horde. Yeah. I like this game. I like this game a lot. I like the little bits of finding out, the little nuances and like building your deck to have a certain flow. So we got 101, a Strength Potion, and add a card to your deck, which is Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Oh, that's pretty good for defensive cards. Power cards. This card applies a power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of combat. I wish that would have popped up when we purchased or gained our first power card, because it would have been really good. So choose a card. Juggernaut. Gain 30 block, exhaust, impervious. Wow, no thanks. I want to have cards that stick around. Feed. Deal 10 damage if this kills a non-minion. Right, deal 10 damage. If this kills a non-minion enemy, gain 3 permanent max HP exhaust. That's good. Oh, exhaust is removed till the end of combat. I thought that was removed from the entire deck itself. So, feed might be a really good health, or a really good thing, because we can increase our maximum health every time we just chump a guy out with a basic attack. Plus it deals 10 damage. So, let's take feed. Proceed through. Oh, we get a big old chest! Let's see what we got here. Choose a relic. White Beast Statue. Potions always drop after combat. Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Choose and add 5 cards to your deck. Ooh, that's pretty good too. But, let's see here now. Gain at the start of each turn. Let's go with the White Beast Statue so we can start consuming these potions willy-nilly and just keep drinking them. So, Act 2, the city. Wow, okay, so there is more to this than just the tower, like just the one tower. So we have to climb each level of this tower, and this is a great place to leave it off until the next episode. So, thank you all for joining me on the first episode of Slay the Spire, and we will be playing a little bit more of this on the next episode, whenever that may be going up. You might have noticed that over the last few days, I have not been posting a couple of videos, and instead have been posting the stream highlights. Well, that's because I've got a lot of things coming up in life, and I need to allocate my time elsewhere right now. But videos should still be going up at least the majority of the time for a week. If a video doesn't go up, just assume that I had to do something in life that needed more priority over editing and making a video for the day. So thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Slay the Spire here on Bite Size Beefs. Take care, everybody.